Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Welcome to 5G Gaming Guru Guide. I am Daniel. I'm going to continue this Runescape 3 video series. In this video, I'm going to attempt the quest One Piercing Note. One Piercing Note takes place in Kharid. This was created back in 2011. Quickly catching up on my video series on the quests. So this is a voice activated um, So at some point, I'm going to put on the audio so that you can appreciate that in this video. Requirements. So you can start this quest immediately. There's no prerequisites. There's no items required. No combat. It's novice difficulty. This ran a little bit long because we're investigating the Abbey. So these puzzle things, these running around things in RuneScape, takes up medium to long. So rewards from this is two quest points, 250 per experience lamp, Citharede robes, troubadour dance emote, ability to make illuminated god books with 60 prayer and 60 crafting, and two treasure hunter keys. You will also, yeah, I'm sorry, start point. Start point is to talk to Sister Catherina outside the Citharede Abbey east of Kharid. Right, so here I am in Kharid, Lone Stone, keyword shortcut A, keyboard shortcut. I can't talk today. All right, so keyboard shortcut A to Kharid on the Lodestone network map, or the world map. Here's Kharid. And here is the Kharid Lodestone. Here is the Abbey. This one here is the one piercing note. So we're gonna head over there. Uh, okay, all right. So this one here is the one we're gonna go to. So let's head over there, and I'm going to put on the uh, sound from the game in a while. Let me. That's a little bit of a run to get over here. So uh, past the desert strict orders. All right. So here is the quest start point. All right, and let me photo let me shoot. No, I'm just kidding. Screening. All right. Enough of that. I'm trying to smile a little bit after the couldn't talk earlier. All right, so before I start here, let me just remind you all, please drop a like, comment on the video, share, subscribe, notification bell. This is so we can build a community that I want us all to help each other with our quests, with our achievements, with our skills. Uh, Work towards eventually completion. This maybe build a group. We can do fun events, which we're going to be having those come up on this channel soon here next month, in October, to the end of this month, and this start a series. So uh, please help all the community comment whether it's something you need, something you have to offer that can help. Share some that other people can find. So notification bells, so as things come up, you're notified. So and on the community building, super thanks if you can. That would be great because we still do not have memberships. We still do not have merch uh, as of the time I'm posting this. So if you can do that, that would be great. And then our other uh, uh, media channels are here. So all right, so let me turn on the audio. in the game, and let me show you how to do that. So in the settings, the audio, I don't have my mute on, so I'm gonna turn off the mute.
I can see her dancing barefoot, there are flowers in her hair. I remember like I saw it yesterday.
It's a little loud.
To the sound of flutes and drums, she took my hand and danced with me, and we kept dancing once the music went away. Oh, she's dancing in the stillness to the beat of bouncing drums, and she's dancing in the city and the crowd. And she's dancing on the mountain and there's snowflakes in her hair. Her beauty makes me want to shout aloud.
That's much better, right? While the Runescape sound effects are really loud, you know, the music, you know. Alright, I'm gonna put the voiceovers a little less too, just in case. Alright, alright, this should be good. So I'm gonna start the quest. I'm gonna try to limit my talking to simple narrations so that you can enjoy the ambience of the game. So here we go.
Thanks.
Click on her.
Thanks, Saradomin. You must be the adventurer the abbess prayed for.
Right. Option 1. Yes, I've come to answer your prayers.
Our abbess prayed for an adventurer to come and help us. She asked me to stand here and wait for you to arrive. Will you help us, adventurer?
Option 2, yes, I'll help you. And here is the quest dialogue that we went through a moment ago. So I will accept that.
Saradomin be praised. The abbess's office is just inside the wall. Go in through the gate and head north.
So we're gonna follow that, and so this should be a little more entertaining than the usual videos, because we have the audio. So I hope that you enjoy this video and get the quest complete. All right, next.
Adventurer, thanks Saradomin you've come.
I don't want to pick the option that says Saradomin didn't help me. Didn't sell me because because I wanted to go along with the quest dialogue. So I'm gonna do option 2. What can I do to help?
I've called you here for a sensitive task, one that I would prefer to deal with quietly, without involving the church authorities or the Kharid guard. I hope I can trust you to be discreet.
And then option 1, of course.
One of our sisters has been murdered. Murdered quite brutally. I would like you to investigate. The killer may still be in the Abbey. I last saw Sister Anna at Vespers yesterday. When she wasn't present at Compline, I went to her cell and found her body. The murder must have taken place between those times.
Alright, so Abbess Benita gives you a key, which can't go on a keyring, so
This is the key to Sister Anna's cell, where I found her body. The cells are in the southeast corner of the Abbey. I moved Sister Anna's body to the infirmary in the southwest of the Abbey. I cleaned and wrapped it myself, and I've forbidden the other sisters from seeing it. You should also question the sisters around the Abbey, but please do so subtly. I don't want them to know there has been a murder. This notebook will help you keep track of your investigation.
Here's a notebook that shows up in your inventory.
Come back to me when you've examined the crime scene and the body, and spoken to the sisters.
Alright, so then in the mini-map, it shades the entire area. The entire quest takes place within this box. We don't really go out. Quest guide says it needs a quick teleport to Kharid, but I'm unsure why. I think everything takes place in this box. Hey, stop. Let me talk. Alright, there are cells in the southeast corner and to the westernmost one. Alright, so southwesternmost. Westernmost one. Alright, inspect the bed and the window. I inspect the beds in the room west. So the other one's not open. Alright, so west of her office. Inspect bed. Leaving. So I've got another cloth fragment there. Directly south and inspect the body. Alright, so we need to question 5 people. Alright, so first one is in front. In the fire area.
I can see her dancing barefoot, there are flowers in her hair. I remember like I saw it yesterday. The sound of flutes and greetings, traveler.
Valerio. Right, option 1. I need those 3 clues. So option 1, what are you singing about?
It's a song about someone I knew a long time ago.
Alright, and then option 1, you were singing about Sister Catherina.
I was. I knew her before she joined the Abbey. I tried to talk her out of coming here, but when she made her mind up about something, there was nothing that could stop her.
Alright, then option 2, you were between Vespers and Confine yesterday, option 2.
Or yesterday evening I was in Kharid. I didn't travel up here until this morning. Why are you asking all this anyway? What's going on here?
And then option 2, I can't tell you, sorry.
To Zamrak with you. The abbess can order her sisters not to be curious, but not me. Anna was my friend, and I have a right to know what's happening. This conversation is over.
Alright, so then Elena north of the cabbages in the kitchen. North of the cabbages in the kitchen. Kitchen's actually here, right? What is it? I always know there's something going on when I click someplace. I'm running real well instead. Well, Lena was supposed to be in the kitchen, but I don't see her here. So Jack's probably had her run someplace. Whatever.
What is it?
Alright, so the option here too. Where were you? Were you between Vespers and Compline yesterday?
I was here in the kitchen. Why? Where should I have been? I went down to the cellar to get some supplies at one point, but the rest of the time I was here. Actually, I noticed something when I was down there. I think someone's been stealing food from the cellar. I bet it was Catharina. Novices have to be taught discipline. I've seen her sneaking an extra cup of wine at meal times. She's the one you should be talking to.
Alright, and then option was that the second two? Alright.
She's with Sarah Domin now. It doesn't matter what I thought of her, and it does no good to speak ill of the dead. I didn't say that, but she did cause conflict. Most of the sisters didn't see it, but I did. She was always arguing with the abbess.
Arguing about what?
Sister Anna thought Sister Benita was too lenient with the order's rules. Anna would have enforced silence outside of services. She'd have stopped Sister Cecilia composing, prescribed melodies only. Maybe it's Sarah Domin's will that Sister Anna never got to become abbess. I don't know. It's not my place to say.
And an option for it, right? Alright, so that was Lana. Right. So now we need Cecilia, which is who is in the chapel. Alright, so hopefully they don't run into all this time. Fantastic. Cecilia, option
Look at me! Look at me! Okay, that's good. Remember to look at me so you can keep in time. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't... Ladies, keep rehearsing while I talk to this pilgrim.
Pilgrim. Alright, option 1, what are you rehearsing?
It's a hymn to Saint Elspeth. I wrote the music, but the words are traditional. Do you know the story of Saint Elspeth and the Ripper?
Option 1, no, can you tell me?
Saint Elspeth was a holy warrior who lived during the God Wars. She sang and played the cithara, and her music was so holy that no demon could bear to hear it.
Option 2, go on.
The Ripper was an assassin demon. It would strike without warning and leave its victims horribly mutilated, stab them through the heart with terrible claws, tear off their faces.
All right, so we have a suspect now, the Ripper. We continue.
Zamorak sent the Ripper to attack a village where St. Elspeth was staying. It couldn't approach while she was singing, but it waited on the edge of the village. She sang for days, but eventually was too weak to go on. She went out of the village to face the demon alone. She thought it might just kill her and spare the villagers. She fought the demon, and it mortally wounded her. But as she was dying, Saradomin granted her the strength to sing one piercing note so perfect that it struck the demon dead. Her remains lay unburied until the present age. Then, 70 years ago, a group of holy women found them and built this abbey in her memory. That's why music is such an important part of our worship.
All right, so then option two, can your music repel demons?
Well, I'd like to think so, but I don't think we're as holy as St. Elspeth. I hope we never have to find out.
All right, so then that should be the end of uh all right, I better ask her about the others because
She had a powerful voice and a rock-solid sense of rhythm. The whole congregation could listen to her to keep in time. Oh, I'm sorry she's dead, and all I can think of is how much the choir needed her. I'm too single-minded sometimes. I think she kept us in time in more ways than one, though. She was our moral centre, an example of holiness. We all miss her terribly.
all right, well, all right, then were you between Vespers and option two?
I stayed in here after Vespers to rehearse the choir.
All right, so I think that looks like all we should have gone through all of the options with her. So goodbye. All right, so that's three, and then Katharina in the chapel is here.
Hello again, adventurer. How can I help?
All right, looks like she's the one. I think she's the one from in front that came inside. So we're gonna ask her. So option one.
I was in the scriptorium, copying a manuscript. I'm still learning how to illuminate the text. I've copied nearly the whole of the Book of Saradomin. I'm quite... Well, I know I shouldn't be, but I'm quite proud of it. Perhaps you'd like to see it after the funeral service, if you're still here.
Well, I like that.
All right. I'll have to check if that's allowed, though. Come back and speak to me after the funeral.
And then option two. What do you think about the troubadour outside?
It's so exciting that he's come to visit us. I saw him smiling at me when I was outside waiting for you. I kind of wish I could go out and dance. I used to like dancing, but I'm in the order now, and dancing isn't allowed. Adventurer, if I can ask, why are you asking these questions?
It's supposed to be option three at this point, but there isn't an option three. Let me see. I can't tell you, sorry.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have asked. I'll never be a full sister if I keep asking questions like that. Sister Anna always told me I shouldn't ask questions. Is there anything else I can do for you, adventurer?
Uh, okay. I'm gonna ask her. Where were you between Vespers and Compound yesterday?
I was in the scriptorium, copying a manuscript. I'm still learning how to illuminate the text. I've copied the... I'm quite...
I did this
I
one
know,
really
I shouldn't...
early.
All right. I'll have to check if that's
I did
allowed.
that one earlier. Alright. I think I did all of the options, so let me finish with that. Yeah, that looks like all the... Alright. Fleet named Deborah in the northeast. In the tower. So we need to go up to the, looks like to the top. Alright, she's under...
Sister Catherina, is that you?
No, I'm an adventurer.
It's no good, Catherina. I can't hear you. I'll be out of here in a minute. Just need to get the, Could you do me a favor, Catherina? The clock is 20 minutes past right now. Could you set it to the right time?
Alright, let me just see here. Then operate the clock mechanism to show 12 o'clock. Alright, I need to find the clock mechanism. Where's the clock mechanism? We're supposed to know where the clock mechanism is. Operate clock mechanism.
Ah, yes, that's it. Right, I'm done. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought you were Sister Catherina. She's normally the one who comes up here. What can I do for you?
Now that she came out, as she can see. Okay, so the option is 1, worry between Vespers and Compline.
Huh? Between what and what?
Vespers and Compline.
Oh, I came back up here, tried to finish this set of repairs. I was a clockmaker before I joined the Abbey. Now I'm the only one who knows how to repair the Abbey clock.
What can you tell me about the Jupiter outside?
What? There's a Minotaur outside? Have we closed the gates?
Oh no, it's right, we're Jupiter.
Oh, yes. Sister Catherina mentioned something about that. She seemed very excited. I'm too busy with the clock to worry about visitors. It's not like I could hear his music anyway. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm a bit deaf. It's spending all my time close to the bell when it goes off that did that.
What do you think of Sister?
A part breaks that you'd expect it to hold for years, but that doesn't stop the whole mechanism. It just sets it in a different direction. Saradomin is a better clockmaker than us.
What do you mean?
Sister Benita was planning to retire as abbess next year. Everyone expected Sister Anna to become the new abbess. But it seems that wasn't Sarah Dolman's plan, so he's taken her away. The clock runs, just not as we'd expected.
Alright, then option 3, device. That's the end of discussing with her. So I still suspect suspect. So let me look at the best way. Time to Abbas Benito. I'm gonna try to stick with Abbas Benito now because I tried all the options, but
Please help us, adventurer.
alright. Option 1. I finished investigating for now.
You're doing a good job, but I have a feeling you're still missing something.
So there's one clue left to find. Alright, so I have to go back and figure out which one that I missed.
What is it? Cabbage soup. Do you have any? I was here, actually. I bet it was. She's with Sarah. I didn't say. Sister Anna. Maybe it's Sarah. I don't know any secular music.
I'm pretty sure I went through all the options before, but
Look at me. Look. Oh, I'm... It's a hymn. Do you know? I stayed... She had a... Oh, I think... I'm aware. You've got to as
I'm just rushing through.
Hello again, adventurer. How can I help?
I'm pretty sure that I went through everything yesterday.
I was in the... I'm still learning. I'm quite... All right. She was so... To be honest... I was in the... I'm still learning. I'm quite... All right. She was so... To be honest... Oh, she probably went... It's so... I kind of wish...
Alright, so it says it's done here on the I should speak to Abba. So I missed one of the options with one of those. So that's why I rushed through it really quickly. I thought I asked them everything earlier, but apparently something was missed. So
Please help us, adventurer.
I finished investigating for now.
Whom do you suspect?
Alright, so option 1, the Ripper Demon back from the dead.
Did you hear that? Quick! Follow the sound of that scream!
Alright, so climb down the stairs in the northeast of the church. I'm not going anywhere, so that door closed. Alright, that's it.
You've got to protect us! The demon is back!
What's happening here? Oh, great Sarah Doman! Sister Eleanor!
I saw it, Abbess! It was the demon! It was the Ripper!
Sister Cecilia, go back to the oratory. Get yourself cleaned up. Adventurer, there's no point in my trying to keep this from the sisters anymore. I'll let them know what's happening. Please, Adventurer, investigate Sister Eleanor's murder, then talk to me in my study.
Alright, so here we are. Alright, investigate the bloodstains. Alright, and then search the rogue cabinet. Rogue cabinet. Where's the rogue cabinet? Where is it? Rogue cabinet. Search rogue cabinet. Investigate the body. So return to Abbess for a cell key.
Adventurer, thanks Sarah Doman you're still here. Please tell me you're making some progress.
I finished investigating for now.
You're doing a good job, but I have a feeling there's some information you haven't found yet.
4 clues left to find. I don't know what. I should question Sister Catherina in the oratory. I should inspect Sister Elena's cell.
We're all going to die. It's going to kill us all. There's no escape.
Please tell me exactly what happened, option 2.
I heard the scream. I heard Sister Eleanor screaming. So I went down the stairs to see and it was there! The Ripper! Just like in the stories. It was wrapped in rags and it had its huge claws and it was bending over Sister Eleanor. It was cutting her feet with its claws. Why then it saw me. It turned its head. It looked at me. I couldn't see its face, thanks Saradomin. If I'd seen its face, I think I might have died of fright. It pushed past me. It splashed Sister Elena's blood onto my robes. And then it ran up the stairs and away. We can't let it defeat us. Almighty Saradomin, give me the strength to not be afraid. All right, ladies. The abbess told you what happened. This funeral service will be for 2 of us now. We're going to trust Saradomin, and we're not going to be afraid. We're going to sing like Saint Elspeth, and the demon isn't going to be able to hurt us. Okay, from the top. Look at me.
Alright, so now we need to go to let's see. Sister Alana's song, Southeast Corner. There's a closed door. I think she needs to give us histology for that.
Adventurer, thank...
Option 2.
I know that's what most of the sisters think, but I'm not so sure. In this age, most of Zamorak's servants are ordinary humans.
Sister Alana's song. Search the sack in the kitchen. What are you doing? I don't know what I'm doing right now, so they have these random things where they stop working. So you search the sacks. The sack, not the sack next to it. Alright, so the single sack. This here. So this sack, the single sack, it looks like it was disturbed recently, so that's what it wants us to find out. Enter the second cell. Inspect the bed. We have letters. I read the letters and then talk to Valerio about Elena's death. And I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back. And I'm back. So we're gonna speak to Valerio, the musician.
Greetings, traveler.
Here, and then option 2. No, that's not it. Option 1. Were you having an affair with Sister Elena?
I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you asking this?
And then option 2. Sister Elena is dead.
Elena is dead? Elena. She wasn't happy here, you know. She could have been so much more if she had the courage to leave. I met her when she came down to Kharid to buy supplies. We started writing to one another, hiding letters with boxes of food. I came up to see her last night. There was a hole in the kitchen wall that she used to smuggle me in. That's how I learned that Anna had died. Elena told me. I wanted to publicly pay my respects, so I snuck back to Kharid and came here with my band. Adventurer, you don't think Elena could have been killed because of me? Both the victims were people I knew. Could someone have found the letters and... If there's anything I can do to help bring this killer to justice, let me know.
Alright, then... I don't think... it doesn't matter in the quest whether you suspect him, think that he killed him, or option 2, I'll let you know. Neither option matters for the quest. We're going to talk to Cecilia in the chapel for it though. I did that one earlier. Some of these steps are a little bit out of order, I think. We did that one earlier, so that one's done. Abbess, Benita. Alright, I think we have everything we need to finish.
Adventurer, thanks Saradomin you're still here. Please tell me you're making some progress.
In option 1, I think I finished investigating. Let me see if there's more clues or not.
Whom do you suspect?
Alright, so now we get to pick. It says you can pick anyone. Alright, so I'm gonna pick the Ripper Demon.
I suppose it's possible. I want to be absolutely sure before we move, though. Whoever the killer is, I'm worried that they'll strike again. I want to make sure that all the sisters are safe in the Abbey. Sister Catherina is outside dancing. I don't want to pass judgment on her, not now. But I think she'd be safer inside. Could you go and fetch her, please?
Sister Catherina.
Dance with me, adventurer!
So Abbess Benita asked me to bring you back inside the Abbey.
Will you dance with me first?
No, you should go back in the Abbey option 3.
There's no need to be like that. I'm just dancing.
Let's talk to her again.
Dance with me, adventurer!
Let's talk to her again. Option 1. I was bring you back inside the Abbey.
Alright. I should finish copying my book of Saradomin. I'll be in the scriptorium if you want to talk to me.
Yes, there's the cutscene. Rather here. Climb the nearby ladder. Operate winch. And climb back down. Tactical area.
It's no good. She's dead. It pierced her heart. Good night, sweet thing. You could have been a dancer.
What was that sound? Adventurer? Oh, merciful Saradomin. Sister Catherina, is she...
I'm afraid so.
This must end. Adventurer, troubadour, please meet me in my office. We need a plan. The killer is going to strike again, unless we catch them.
I'm not a member...
All the sisters of my order are suspects. The two of you are the only people I have seen in the same place as the killer, so you are the only people I can trust. I will not let this defeat us. We must arrive at a plan. Adventurer, after all you've seen, whom do you now suspect?
The Ripper demon back from the dead. More. The Ripper demon back from the dead.
Then we must pray for Saradomin to be with us.
A demon? Then what hope do we have?
None of us is Saint Elspeth, but if Saradomin is with us, we will prevail. How do you propose to fight it, adventurer?
Lay a trap.
That could work, but how would we bait it?
Option 3, I'll be the bait.
I appreciate your selflessness, adventurer, but if the killer were interested in you, they would have struck by now.
The Holy Rocks and the Reliquary.
You mean the ancient instrument? The lyre?
The Holy Citharede? No, I don't think that would work. The killer hid in the basement when they murdered Sister Eleanor, but they didn't touch the reliquary.
And the victim?
That could tempt the killer out, but who? I don't think the killer is indiscriminate. What do the victims so far have in common?
They were all thinking of leaving out. They were all associated with Valerio. They were all associated with Valerio.
I know about your involvement with Sister Eleanor, and perhaps the killer could have seen Sister Catherina dancing and thought that. But what about Sister Anna? She hadn't left the Abbey for years.
Ah, you do not know. I knew Anna many years ago. She was a dancing girl, part of the troupe that I joined when I was first a troubadour. Back then she was so full of life, passionate. Everything she did, she threw her whole body and soul into it. Then, when we met that travelling creature and she caught religion, she threw her whole body and soul into that as well. We wrote to one another at first and...
She never mentioned you to me. All she would say was that her past life was sinful and she wanted to put it behind her.
Yes, that was the impression I got from her last letters. When I met Eleanor in our Kharid and started seeing her, we had to keep our affair secret, so I couldn't see Anna. I wanted to. A part of me was always hoping she'd discover us.
Enough! We don't need to go through the sordid details. We've established a connection. But how does it help us?
I have a dancing girl travelling with me. If we were to announce that she was joining the Abbey...
I can't allow her to be put in danger. There must be another way.
She will be in no danger. She will be hiding in my camp. We can make a dummy, dress it in your robes, and our adventurer can hide nearby and wait. But I'm not sure where.
In the basement. During the funeral service. All the sisters will be in the oratory. It will be the perfect time for the killer to strike. It seems we have a plan. Valerio, you and I can handle the announcement. Adventurer, you will need to make the dummy in the basement. Once you're ready, you can hide in the robe cabinet and wait. Whether this killer be demon or mortal, I swear they will not kill again. Saradomin go with all of us.
Alright, so now we have to build the dummy, and then so we need a cabbage. Alright, and then click move on the small. Alright. So we're gonna go into the basement. Move on a small candelabrum. I want to see a small candelabrum. They have to make everything hard to find. Move candelabrum. Alright, so we move the small candelabrum. Search the robe cabinet. Alright, so we got our robes. I use the robes in the candelabrum. Use cabbage on candelabrum. What are you doing, guys? We have to dress this up to make it look like a dummy. Use royal bottom. Come on, guys, come on. Alright, so we have that dressed up as the dummy. Alright, so hide in the cabinet. You may skip the cutscene. Knock out the killer and chase him. Alright, so we're gonna wrap up the quest now. So hide in the cabinet. Hide in the cabinet. And wait.
I can see her dancing barefoot, there are flowers in her hair. I remember like I saw it yesterday.
Knock out the killer.
I can see her dancing barefoot, there are flowers in her hair. I remember like I saw it yesterday.
Catch the killer.
The sound of flutes and drums, she took my hand and danced with me. And we kept dancing once the music went away. Oh, she's dancing in the stillness to the beat of bouncing drums. And she's dancing in the city and the crowd. And she's dancing on the
must have run up the stairs.
Stay back! Make any move and I'll kill her!
And then catch the killer. Wait a minute. Tap the killer and tap the.
Stay back! Make any move and I'll kill her! I don't want to kill her, but you'll force me to if you come closer. Her death will be on. Let me walk out of the Abbey to safety, and then I'll release her.
Adventurer, don't!
I am the spirit of St. Elspeth, Sarah Domin's voice of justice.
It's Sister Anna! She's gone mad!
Sister Anna is dead. I am the spirit of St. Elspeth.
She killed the applicant and dressed her in her robes.
Stay back! Make any move and I'll kill her!
So operate the clock to show 12 o'clock again. Why am I not here?
I can see her dancing barefoot, there are flowers in her hair. I remember like I saw it yesterday. The sound of flutes and drums, she took my hand and danced with me. We kept dancing once the music went away.
Stay back! Make it.
Just repeat it to me. Alright, and then talk to the killer up below.
Good thinking, adventurer.
Deborah, option 3.
As a good Saradome, I'll see you downstairs, adventurer.
Talk to Sister Anna.
Sister Deborah, please, adventurer, if you have any mercy, give me a moment to pray for forgiveness before I die.
Option 3.
Then give me a moment to pray before you take me from here. Almighty Saradomin, creator and ruler of the world, have mercy upon me, for I have sinned against thee with my thoughts, with my voice, and with my hands. As the voice of Saint Elspeth struck dead the demon, may it strike dead the evil in my heart. And may the harmony of the saints drown out the discord of my sin. I hear it. The holy choir. I am forgiven. Flights of Icene lift me up. Saradomin, guide my soul to light.
I shall talk to Benita.
Thanks, Saradomin, it's over, adventurer. Sister Deborah told me what you did, but she didn't say who the killer was. She said you should be the one to tell us.
Who was it? Who killed Anna and the others?
Alright, well, according to this, it doesn't matter which option that we pick. So pick one.
What?
No, it can't be. But why?
That my most trusted friend could do this, and I had no idea. Thank you for telling the truth, adventurer, but this will shake the faith of everyone in the Abbey. I can't remain as abbess, knowing that this evil could sprout in soil that I have tended. I'll look for a replacement, but I don't know how much longer the order will survive. I cannot offer you much of a reward, adventurer, but please accept a set of the Order's robes. They are enchanted. Wearing them will allow you to meditate on music in order to grow closer to Saradomin.
Alright, so they give me a set of robes and complete the novice quest. Achievement, complete one piercing note. Congratulations, you completed one piercing note. You're awarded 2 quest points, 250 pair of experience lamp, Citharede robes, troubadour dance mode, ability to make illuminated god books with 60 prayer and 60 crafting, and 2 treasure hunter keys. So I can now go into the treasure hunter and claim my 2 keys. And then pick something. then you can claim whatever. Alright, so then post quest, eliminated guide bugs. So you can make those. So there's a bookmaking table here. Alright, so now you can make eliminate god books. I'll probably have to do that in a separate video. You need a completed prayer book. Alright, so you need to get your prayer books that you got from the lighthouse. You want to bring those here and you can make the eliminated versions. Just like the one in the quest was saying that she's copying the eliminated versions. She was almost done. Well, you can do those here. First time the eliminated god book was made, you'll receive 10,000 experience in prayer and crafting per type, making a total experience for 60,000 in both prayer and crafting. So there's apparently 6 books that you can do. So ability to obtain Saint Elspeth's holy Citharede from the reliquary. Alright, so the holy Citharede standard spellbook. Let me come on, clarify. Standard spellbook, standard prayers, 100% run energy, no follower, empty inventory. So I don't need these. Alright, so so empty inventory. Alright, so the inventory has to be empty. You have to deposit this first, and then 6 pieces of Citharede equipment. And a ring of visibility and ghost speak do not count as one of these items. So, and then active piety prayer. So, pause really quick, and I'm gonna get the Citharede in here. I'll be right back. And I'm back. So I went and I put on 6 pieces. The Citharede gear they gave counts, but you have to put the 1 piece in the bank. And then so 3 of the 4 these 3 pieces. I'm also using a Citharede cloak. I'm using a Citharede book of wisdom I got from Lighthouse Quest. Citharede sword. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. You also need a ghost speak amulet and a ring of visibility. Alright, so those are the 6 that I'm wearing. So, ring of visibility, ghost speak amulet, and 6 pieces of equipment. Alright, and then you have to have things I mentioned just a moment ago. Standard spellbook, standard prayers, and then open, please. Just open it, guys. Please. So you need to stand by the rolling quay, and then all right. So standard prayers, standard spells, 100%. No followers, empty inventory. The 6 pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ghost speaking with a ring of visibility. 100%. All right, and an active piety prayer. And it could take several tries to grab it, so. Attempt to take it.
Oh, holy.
Alright. So now you can wield. And then play. So there you go. So that's how you get the polycenter. Alright, and then I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to maybe do one of the books. Work on bookmaking table. You need to use the completed prayer book. Okay, so use prayer book on the table. Alright, so then you copy the text, embellish it, add color, add gold leaf. Now we have it's should be done. Alright, so that's basically it. We just made the eliminated god book. So I'm gonna do that for all of your books. We've done with this in the rewards. So remember to drop a like, comments, share the video around, subscribe. Possible show super links, visit some of our other channels. That'd be great. Alright, so take care, everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. I'll see you in the next video.